Apologies in advance for the noise. Someone around here seems to be having a party of some sort or just jamming out, but music's a little bit loud and very much in my apartment. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this music being in the video. You know what, I'm just gonna switch rooms because I don't want to get copyrighted for them playing music. There we go, that's a little bit better. We've got 3 weeks left before we need to be out of the apartment, which means that I only have 2 weeks to get all of our stuff packed up. So today is going to be day one of many long days spent packing. The last few days have been really weird and crazy for me because I've been feeling on average pretty excited and kind of happy. But at the same time, it's been weirdly difficult. Now that everything started to feel a little bit more real, my mind is processing things that it was kind of just blocking out before. And I'm starting to be more observant of everything. You know, I'm realizing that this isn't going to last forever. Some of that has been really good, but some of it has been a little bit shocking. Plus, on top of that, I just finished editing the last video that I posted. And it was actually really hard to do that. Most of what I recorded in that video was really depressing parts of the last several weeks. There was a lot of shit that I had to deal with and go through. I had come out on the other end of it by the time I was editing it, and so going through all of that was kind of depressing. And then going through a bunch of old pictures and videos that I had to look for, you know, the pictures and videos of the pets that we lost. That was hard to, look at all the pictures of them, but at the same time I was also scrolling past a lot of pictures of other things that I was doing at those times, and when we were living in my in-laws' house, and then when we had to leave in a really scary, depressing, freaky way, and all of that process. Also, kind of comparing what I feel and what I look like now to then. And I kind of realized that I look a lot worse now than I did a year ago at this time. I feel like I look a lot more worn down and tired and ill than I did before. My skin and my hair and my aura just kind of glowed before. I seem to glow a lot less now than I did back then, which was kind of interesting to think about and to look at and see, because I hadn't really thought about it like that, and I hadn't really noticed any difference because it was pretty slow, but yeah, I look a lot more ill now than I did. But hopefully once we get moved, I'll kind of start getting that glow back again, maybe even more, because I was still going through a lot of shit back then a year ago. Anyway, I need to get to all of the packing now. I always talk for way too long.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down. What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on.
Steve died. Oops. Sorry, Steve. Question of the day here. What do you do when all 5 of your bowls and spoons are dirty, but you're hungry and don't want to make food because you're completely exhausted from never getting a break ever? The answer is you eat cereal that you got for free for spending $50 at a grocery store 2 months ago in a jar with a plastic spoon left over from when you were homeless and couldn't wash dishes for a couple weeks. Welcome to Gen Z in America. Whoa. Hi, Shimmy.
Hi, Libby.
What are we doing?
Eating ice cream tacos.
They're good. What do you think about me moving away?
I don't like it. But if you're happy with it.
I'm driving in my car, the road is long and full of dust. The landscape changes around me, on and on I feel immersed. Whatever happened to me, happened for my highest good. I read that in so many books, now it's almost understood. I'm moving on and on, on and on. I'm moving on and on and on. Seagulls fly around the beach house that I rented for a while. You can try.
I cannot express how aggressively I want to just sink into a deep, deep depression right now. We were supposed to be moving out tomorrow morning, and we're not now. At this point in time, the appraiser is over a week over his deadline that he was supposed to meet. So we've had to reschedule when we're supposed to move and close. And as angry as I was about that, I wasn't like horrified, I guess, by it. But I needed to hear back from them by the end of the work day today. Because now that they didn't get back to us today, I'm not worried if even a week later it's going to work for us to close. And if that doesn't happen, then we're going to be homeless until we are allowed to move in. And at this point, I am really, truly worried that we're not even going to get out a week from when we were planning to. So I just feel like I'm repeatedly being thrown into this pit, and I'm repeatedly having to climb out and keep going over and over when I'm thrown into the pit over and over again, and I just don't want to climb out of it anymore, and I'm not even like getting any reason to climb out of it anymore. Like, no one's giving me any reason to believe that it's going to be worth it to climb out of the pit another time. And I don't even have the energy or the willpower for it anymore. This has all gone so badly that I can't even process it as reality at this point. I can't even process my existence as reality. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. There's a million more things I can talk about, but I just don't even care to, and I don't think I can collect my thoughts well enough to. I'm too tired, so I'm just gonna go to sleep now.
Vitamins and history books, psychology and a different way to look at it all. 'Cause my perspective is broken. If suffering's a way to earn your keep, I better start putting miles on my feet. But I'm so tired of wandering.
Hello, it's been a while since I've talked on here. For the last couple of weeks, I've been repeatedly saying, okay, today or tomorrow is the last day that I'm going to have to be uncertain about whether this is going to work out or not. And then it can just be smooth sailing from there. I can just pack and move and be ready to go. Because last weekend we were supposed to be moving into our new house. Now it's Saturday of the weekend after, and I'm just going to summarize all of this because it would take me hours to go through everything that has gone wrong. But basically, when it didn't work out last weekend, we thought we could close on Friday, which was yesterday. Then stuff went wrong, so we thought, okay, we'll close on Monday. And then Monday turned into Tuesday, and Tuesday turned into Wednesday. And now today, we'll be finding out whether it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. Basically, people in the title company and the appraisal kept on messing up their jobs over and over and over again. That's why it was postponed so many times. And then today, we're possibly going to have to postpone because the van that we were going to drive up there with a trailer from U-Haul yesterday started leaking something, so we brought it into the shop, and it has to get an entire part inside of it replaced. A few parts, actually. So the mechanic is going to try to fix that today, but we don't know if he'll be able to do it today. And if he can't finish it today, then we have to wait till Monday. So today, at some point, I'll be hearing back, and if he can finish it today, then we're going to be leaving either tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. And if not, we're going to be living in my parents' house because we have to be out of this apartment by the end of the day today because that's when our lease ends. So if he doesn't get it done today, we're going to be at my parents' house for a few days. I'm really hoping that he gets this done today and that no other issues pop up, because if he can get this done today, then that is the last issue that we're currently presented with, and we should be fine to close on Wednesday. So yeah, that's why I haven't been recording, because last time I posted a video, it was only supposed to be like 2 weeks before we were supposed to move, and I thought, well, I'll just, take that time to focus on moving and not focus too much on my videos. But that turned into 3 weeks. Now it's turning into closer to 4 weeks. So this is a lot longer of a gap than I was hoping for, but we're going to have to leave the apartment tonight no matter what. We're probably going to have to stay at my parents' house for at least one night, possibly 2 to 3 nights. You want to show what happened, Mom?
Oh gosh, well, I've separated some of it, but you've got this giant nest of your hair's insane. It just tangled itself into this thing. So we can do the best we can here, and then at my house we'll put some conditioner in it. And
Oh my!
Visual representation of my stress right now.
It's insane.
What the hell?
All right, we packed up every last thing in this apartment. Everything's all packed and gone except for a couple of things the new people want. Empty after about 10 months of living here. Just got our last few things. Big open space. Oh, it's echoey now. It feels so good to be leaving this behind. And boy, do I have a story to tell you all when I have a minute to sit down and talk about it. But yeah, we're out of the apartment on the very last day we're allowed to be here, so there's that.